Hello everybody, my name's Darren and welcome to Off the Couch. So today I have brought you guys to watch something quite unique, and I'm just doing this on a little corner in case I get done for copyright because there's music playing, and so hopefully this section won't be cut out. We have come to look at a string quartet puppeteer. So basically what happens is all the strings get pulled by participants. It's a big giant puppet, and I'll show you guys what it is, eh? Let's have a look. So we're at ATS Square, which is in Auckland City, and this is quite unique. Okay, so what you've got there is you've got a big rack with a giant puppet on it, and everybody sort of grabs a string each and they manipulate a certain part of the puppet. So I'll go and have a nose.
All of our puppeteers ready?
The puppeteer's ready.
Okay, all of our audience members ready? Alright, I think we can start.
Are you ready?
There is a place where the lost things go. I'm sure you've heard of it. I'm sure you know. Lost things like strings, keys and clocks. Lost hopes and dreams. Lost gloves and socks. And all these things we lose then travel to a place where they rust and fade and unravel. But sometimes, just sometimes, out of this mess, something wakes, something quakes, something takes its first breath. Slowly, he lifts his head and looks around. He discovers a hand which is attached to an arm, which is attached to him. He slowly lifts himself off the ground and stands up.
That is freaky.
He takes some deep breaths, then yawns, stretching his arms up to the sky. Lior has been asleep for a long time. As his arms descend, he looks down and sees his feet, and his legs, and his whole body. And it all appears to be made of string. He then notices all of those people standing around him, and he realizes, wow, I am a lot bigger than all of them. But they all seem to have arms and legs and bodies too. He becomes curious about what his body can do. So he lifts his left knee up and puts it back down. Then he lifts his right leg and puts it back down. Then he lifts both his knees up into the air and falls back down to the ground. He looks up a little bit shaken and slowly pulls himself back up again. Lior has just discovered gravity. Lior decides to explore this some more. So he crouches down low, and then he propels himself up and jumps and lands back down on his feet. It feels so good, so he does it again. This time crouching a little deeper than last time and jumping even higher. Again landing back down on his feet. Lior loves the feeling of falling and catching himself. So he prepares for another jump. This time crouching as low as he can go. Then with a big breath, he leaps up into the air. But this time a gust of wind catches him and sweeps his feet up behind him. Before Lior knows it, he finds himself flying through the skies. Lior has never flown before, and he's quite surprised about what's happening. Not really sure what to do in the air, he looks around for some guidance. Can anyone show Lior how to fly? There we go, Lior. He flaps his arms, which propels him forward through the air. And now he's flying up with the birds. Sounds like Lior's brought some cockatoos with him. birds all flying together, moving as if they're connected by invisible string. Lior flaps hard to catch up with the birds. He thinks maybe if he can fly, he might be a bird and belong in their flock. So he flaps and flaps, but they're just too fast for him to catch up, and he's left flying on his own. Suddenly, a cloud appears in front of him. He doesn't want to fly into it, so he glides over to the left, letting the cloud pass him by. But up ahead, another cloud appears coming straight for him, so he glides over to the right, narrowly missing this one. Just then, an enormous cloud appears ahead of him, and it's coming straight for him. So he tries to fly above it, but it's too big, and it flies right into him. It rushes in through his strings and fills him up completely from the inside out, and he begins floating like a cloud, slowly and peacefully drifting across the landscape. Lior can see lots of people below him, but they seem so small and so far away, and he feels so big and on his own. He begins to feel heavy, like a cloud full of rain, and he starts to drift down, sinking slowly to the ground. Lior looks up and sees somebody reaching out to him. Lior touches a human for the first time. Their skin is soft and smooth and warm, so very different to his own. Lior wonders, is there anybody out there like me? Or am I the only one of my kind? Lior stands. He musters up all of the courage that he has inside of him, and he decides to go searching out to find where Lior truly belongs. But to find out what's next for Lior, first, can we give our volunteers a really big round of applause, everybody? Great job, volunteers. You can give your strings back to our puppeteers. Now, if you missed out on getting to do some puppeteering in our first part, we're going to do a swap over. So if there's anybody out there that wants to have a go at puppeteering, pop your hand up or make your way over to the fence. Our puppeteers will let you in and show you where you need to go.
What do you reckon? Should I have a go? I'm going to have a go.
I'm going to send you around the fence there with Megan. Got left.
All right. Yes.
Okay. I might get you on a hand if it's okay. I'll wait 1 second. If you go see Ariana there, you can come with me. I missed out on puppeteering.
All good though. This is pretty cool to watch. Very cool indeed. So thank you for watching. We are going to call it quits there, and I'll see you guys in the next one. If you enjoyed that, you can support me by buying me a coffee in the description and link below. And we'll see you soon.